In this video, I'm going to show you how to use NoodleTools. It's a citation generator, and it's very helpful when you're creating your APA or MLA citations list. Right now, here I am in NoodleTools itself. I'm going to show you a little later how to log into NoodleTools, but here I have 3 projects that I've already started on. I'm working on an APA citations list called an APA references list for my Architecture 72 class. I have an English 1A MLA citations list here, and I have an Interior Design 36 citations list here. Each of them have several citations in them already. Let's go into my Architecture 72 class, and you'll see that this is a storage area really for my citations. This is not the references list itself. This is basically just a storage area of some of the citations I've already found. Now I'm going to show you how you actually get the citations into NoodleTools and why it's going to look so good when you see the final document. Actually, let's go ahead and look at the final document now, just so that you can see what it can do. Up here, I have my export and print icon, and if I click on that, I can export this list of citations to Google Docs or Word or anything I want. I also have formatting options, and I recommend going into formatting options first to make sure all of this information is correct. Since I'm doing an APA citations list, it's called references, so that's fine. Sometimes your instructors will want you to put a custom header in. This is where you do that. This is where you put in a page header if your instructor wants you to put in something there. This is where you could put in annotations, for example, if you want to print the annotations or just the citations only. So you can create annotated bibliographies using NoodleTools as well. But I'm going to go ahead and close this. I just wanted to show you that that's available. And I'm going to export to Google Docs. And when I do that, this screen comes up. Just say everything's fine here and hit submit. And then you will see that you have to link it to your Google account. And here is the generated APA references list. It's already alphabetized everything for you. It has double spaced. And there are a couple of things incorrect about this this references list. There should not be all caps in the titles here. And sometimes the databases, they're exporting it the best they can, and sometimes they get it wrong. So you would have to fix anywhere you see all caps, and that could be either in the title or sometimes also in the author's name. So be aware of that. All right, so how did I get them here? Let's go back to NoodleTools. I have NoodleTools open. I have it open into my Architecture 72 class. So now what I want to do is, okay, how do I get more content in here? How did I get the content in here in the first place? Let's go to each of the major databases to show you how to do that. Here I am in Academic Search Complete, an EBSCO database, which many of you are researching using that database. Let me go back to results list here. And let's say, for example, I want this article right here. So I click on that article, and I've read the abstract, I've looked at the PDF full text, and now I want to go ahead and save it. Now you can save the full article to your Google Drive, but it does not bring over the citation. To get the citation, I would recommend using the export button down here. And when you click on that, it's going to ask you, where do you want to export it to? And you want to click the last one, Direct Export to NoodleTools. When you hit save, it'll come back and it'll tell you, okay, I'm going to export this citation to your Architecture 72 project. How does it know to do that? It knows to do that because I already have NoodleTools open in another tab with Architecture 72 open, the project. So it already knows to go there. And so if I go back to here, let's do this one more time. Export, direct export to NoodleTools, hit save. Here it is, the head-in article, Architecture 72, import. So it says 1 citation imported to your project. So now I can close this. I see that it's not here yet. And that's because I actually have to refresh the screen. So let me do that, and the head-in article should appear. And there it is, the second article now. So it's in there. And now that's from Academic Search Complete. Now I'm going to show you how to do it from JSTOR. In JSTOR, I found this article, and now I want to go ahead and download it. I recommend downloading from JSTOR to your hard drive. And now I want to cite it. If I click on Cite, it gives me all of these options, and there's Export to NoodleTools. So I'm going to hit that. Has the information here, import it, and that's done. So I'll close that. And now let's look at the final database, which is Gale. And you see I have an article here, and I can go ahead and up here on the top, you see the citation button here. And it says it's going to do MLA, but it should do APA because I have it set as APA in NoodleTools. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just be safe and click on APA right here, and then I'm going to export to NoodleTools. Here it has it all ready to go. Import that, close that screen. Now let's go over to NoodleTools, hit the refresh button, and all of those new sources should be in there. I see them. And now I can go ahead and create my Google Doc of all my citations. And so what you would do once you've got this done, this is going to be the last page of your research paper. So you've written, let's say for example, an 8-page research paper. This would be page number 9. And so the only thing you would have to do here is change this 1 to a 9. And there you have all of your citations. Again, having to make sure you change anywhere you see all caps. And you're good to go. If you have any questions, please contact the library. We're here to help.